What's gravy, baby? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Trey. Follow the TrayWay. I never leave astray. And man, you might be looking like, Trey, how you get this dude right here, baby? That's Josh Jacobs right there. I heard he was hell to get. I heard he was hard to get. I can't get him, bro. But guess what? I done got him. And if y'all follow a couple simple methods, I'm gonna let y'all know what's the easiest way, what's the best way to get this dude right here. These are all of his numbers fully upgraded. I am a Raiders theme team, so keep that in mind. This card is the best running back in the game if you are a Raiders theme team or a Green Bay Packers theme team. You want to know why? Because like I said, he only gets these two teams, but if you have both of the crystal players like I do, or all three of the crystal players, that's +1 speed for your theme team. Keep that in mind. So that is a total of +3 speed, which is why he's at 89 speed right now. But what else makes him the best running back card, Trey? This right here, unstoppable tank. It says rush for 10+ yards, but I figured out that you actually only have to get like 2 touchdowns with him. So if you get like 2 rushing touchdowns with him, then you see it right there, to activate 2 touchdowns. So if you get 2 rushing touchdowns with this guy, then hey, the unstoppable tank is going to be activated the whole entire game. And that is OP. Why? Because there's not guys out here with avalanche. There's not guys out here with some guys can get secure tackler, but what's the other one? There's the other tackler one that's better than secure tackler. I forgot what the damn name is of it is. Let me know in the comment section, what is the higher version of secure tackler? I forgot what it was called, bro. But there's not a lot of abilities to combat tank. That's what I'm trying to get at. There's not really any abilities to stop this right here. So once this gets activated, you ain't getting hit stick, you running over people, you breaking tackles. I'm telling you, it's gonna be nasty work. But you got to get 2 touchdowns. So whenever you get close to the end zone, get to the 1 yard line, whatever the case is, try your best to score with this guy. Get 2 touchdowns and watch what he do when he activated all game. So what is the way you have to get this card? What's the best, the easiest way? And I'll show you guys some proof of what I did. I had 2 flawless runs, 10-0. You can lose 1 game, just 1. When you lose your 2nd game, it is going to start over. And don't forget, you have to have unstoppable energy tokens in order to put in here. You need 3 of them to throw in here to get them maxed out at 88 right here. All right, so keep that in mind as well. So just to show you some proof right quick before I get into a little gameplay to show y'all what's the best way to do it, you guys will see right here, I literally just did this 10-0. Yes, I did not lose a single game. 10-0. All right, and then if we go to let's see, if we go to the one from later, you guys will see another 10-0 as well. So there was one right here. We go down to 2 hours ago, and you guys will see, you see where it says 2 hours? Watch this, 10-0. So I went 10-0 both times. All right, I was out there going crazy, I was out there going hard. All right, but the question is, and you may have, is Trey, how did you do it? What was the best way, in your opinion, to go through these events and pretty much get this done? Like, what's the method that helped you get those 10-0? It took me probably about 3 to 4 hours in total to get it done. I kept losing in like the 5th or 6th game. For some reason, the 5th and 6th game was the hardest for me to get by. I would lose the 5th and 6th game, and then I'll lose like the 8th or 9th game. That happened to me a little bit, but then I figured out, I buckled down, and like I said, bro, I got 10-0 2 times. Like I said, anywhere in between 2 to 4 hours, if you're a respectable player, I will say, will take you to complete this. So I'm going to get into this gameplay, and I'm gonna show you guys the best way I figured out how to get this done. You got 10 days to do it, so follow the TrayWay, baby. I never leave you astray. All right, y'all, so we going up in here right now, so I'm gonna let you guys know and show you guys pretty much what I did to get this done. So you do start off on offense. The points do go up as the games go on. So as you progress, the amount of points you have to come back from goes up and up. All right, so this is the first time this is the first game, so it starts off at 20. And what I do is, guys, 4 verts, bro. Try to come out in 4 verts. You know, if at this point of the year, if you've been following the TrayWay, you should have a pretty fast team. So what you're gonna do is you just go chunk the ball, bro. You know, you go try to see who on the field has the best advantage in terms of their speed. Chunk the ball, but you want to make sure it's a 20-yard touchdown. It has to be 20 yards to get the full 12 points. 12 points is the most points you can get, so it has to be 20+ yards. That obviously was like a 70-something yarder, so that counts. But you guys saw 4 verts, bro. And it is a cooldown on plays. There is a cooldown, okay? So you're gonna have to go to different formations and see, oh, okay, I got 4 verts right here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, go over here to the actual spread. I got 4 verts right here. You know, trips tight end. A version of 4 verts is it's verticals right here. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to go through these different formations and see, you know, where are the best 4 verts at, because that's where you get the natural streaks at. You can't get natural streaks as an audible unless like it's in the slot or something like that. So you can always motion dudes. So if it's like for example, if there's like a position like this, you see empty YX cross, I can put the inside guy on the actual streak and then I can motion him to the right side of the field. You know what I'm saying? So that's a quick example of doing that. If you guys, you know, want to mess around with different formations that may not have 4 verts, you can send streaks out if they're in the slot, and you can actually move those slot players to the outside if the outside is empty. You heard me? You got it? Gravy? Good. So as far as down here in the red zone, I usually do trips tight end. You guys can do this, or you guys can just, you know, figure out any other plays that work fine. But I usually, you know, do my QB zone, QB strong power, or I'll run like a, you know, alert RPO bubble. It just depends on what type of look the defense gives me. So this type of look, obviously I'm not at the 2-yard line, so it's gonna be a little bit harder, but it looks like it's gonna be better for the RPO. There's too many guys on the right side. The middle does look kind of sort of sweet, but on this left side there's only 2 guys I gotta beat pretty much, you know. So hold that thing, get it to him, easy, 2-point conversion, done. You heard me? You see what I'm going on? You see what's happening? So that was pretty simple right there. And a lot of times I just have to go based on what they look, what the defense looks like, how many people on what side of the ball. And on defense, what you guys want to make sure to do, all right, do not send blitz. Don't run mid blitz. Don't run 4-6-1. Run an actual defense with zones. You know what I'm saying? You know, put your guys up in coverage, you know, run some stunts, Texas 4-man, and then just play some coverage. Let your guys go to work. And fumbles are going to be key. That is the biggest thing. You have to get fumbles, especially when you get later on in the games. You have to get fumbles, dog, okay? Because time is just going to run out to at the point where you have to get turnovers. Like, you're not going to have enough time to just get stops, because that score is going to go up from 20 to 70. The amount you have to come back is going to go from 20 points all the way to like 65 or 70 once you get to the final game. So you have to pay attention to that. Right there, that should have been a damn fumble, but a fumble gives you 4 points, and it takes away 4 points from the CPU, okay? So once again, fumbles, they take away 4 points and they give 4 points to you. So right now we're just trying to see, can we get a fumble for the sake of the video, or if they go hold us right here, give me a fumble. Like, they don't want to give me a fumble, dog. And sometimes it's going to get annoying. Sometimes it's just going to seem like, bro, they won't give me a fumble, Trey. They won't give me a fumble no matter what I do. I understand, bro, but you just got to keep on hit sticking their ass, bro. You just got to keep on going, fam. You got to keep on going. Interceptions, I think, gives you like 2 points. You know what I'm saying? Come here. Come here. Yeah, you better slide, ho. You see, he was scared. He was scared, bro. He didn't want to throw it. He didn't want to run it. So that's all good and fine and dandy. We got plenty of time. So now all we got to do is get the lead over the actual CPU. So that is when the challenge ends, is when you get an actual lead over the CPU. So pretty much we score a touchdown, it's rap snacks with a dab of ranch, you hear me? It's over with, you know? So we go run 4 verts, we in doubles this time, and we go see, you know, who looks like they're getting open. We go throw it right here. Thornton, that's my man right there. Backflip, somersault, game over. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what you guys are going to be wanting to do when it comes to this. It's going to get a little bit more challenging, of course, because as you go, you have to get more and more points as you go. Okay, so understand that as you go, you have to get more and more points. All right, and as you go, you know, the teams actually get a little bit better and they get a little bit smarter. All right, but the key things: get fumbles. Okay, get fumbles. That is the big thing. Hit sticks, throw deflators on your throw deflator on your players if you can. Enforcers, if you want to, put those on your players to help you out with getting fumbles in that mode. Okay, so, and then of course on offense, go ahead, go out there, 4 verts, try your best way to get streaks on the field. Get streaks, bro, and try to fry them deep. Sometimes you may have to run some crossers. I seem like do good running crossers on both sides of the field to get open helps as well. You know, sometimes you want to preserve time. You want to get out of bounds as well. When time is running down, get out of bounds, bro. All right, if you need 12 points and you're above the 12-yard line, run backwards, go out of bounds, make sure you get to the 20-yard line. You have to get to the 20-yard line to get that 12 points. Okay, so in some moments you're gonna have to get 12 points and you need to get behind that 20-yard line. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. And once again, do not run mid blitz. Do not send no immense pressure, because they'll just throw the ball away or they'll run. Like, they start doing some crazy stuff. The CPU, they do some wild things when you send pressure. Okay, so it's better just to send 4 dudes, play coverage, you know, use your user to cover up the obvious routes they're going for, and you know, you'll get some sacks, you'll get some interceptions, and they'll throw the ball short. Cover everything middle to deep, and when they throw the ball short, that's beautiful, because when they throw the ball short, baby, you can come down and hit stick their ass and get a fumble. You heard me? So that's what we looking for. That's the tips I can give you. Okay, like I said, I did it twice, went 10-0 2 times. You saw it. This is the card, these are the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Once again, he gets that unstoppable tank, 2 touchdowns. It's activated the whole entire game. Okay, the whole entire game. I threw bulldozer on him. I don't know, I heard he got a good juke, but we're gonna see about that. But I got bulldozer on him for now. Once again, these are the 2 teams he get, so he's gonna be the best when you have these on him. If you don't go Raiders, or if you're not Green Bay, I can't really recommend the card, because he's not going to be 89 speed. He's only going to be like 86 speed. Okay, if you don't have a theme team for the dude. But as a theme team player, he is the best running back in the game. All right, so that's pretty much it for the video. I just wanted to get this out to you guys to let you guys know what was the best way to get Josh Jacobs, the best way to get through those challenges with the CPU, because it is hellacious, it is annoying, but once you get the hang of it, it gets easier and easier. Just keep grinding it out, fellas, and let me know if you guys got Josh Jacobs. All right, but until next time, it's been your boy. Y'all stay blessed. Leave in the comments questions, concerns down low, and I'll see y'all next time. Be easy, stay breezy, mine.